Okay, so yesterday we were doing our, we have started with our joints, right? Okay, so let's get started. कितने लोग आने हैं? Okay, let's get started. So we started with our joints and we have seen how to join the table, right? Now, let's say your requirement is like this, like below. Okay, so you want to create this type of data for your user, for your manager or whoever. You want employment number, and then you want the first name. You want the last name. You want the salary. For, let me say, you want employment number, first name, salary. But for, and I'll not say but for, or only for the managers. I want these 4 columns: employment number, first name, last name, salary, but only for the managers. Possible? Hai? Please give a try. So from where would you get the first name, last name? Let's discuss before you write the query. From where will you get the first name, last name? Employees table से. Salary कहाँ से आएगी? Salary table से. And how would you find whether the person is manager? Departments or titles, wherever. Okay, चलो department. Department से तुम्हें पता चलेगा? Probably you will come to know from the titles or somewhere. So do you notice that this time 2 tables will not help? You need to look into more than 2 tables. 3 tables aa jayega. One obviously would be the employees to get your first name, last name. For salary, there is no other choice but to look into the salaries table. And for to check whether the person is manager or not, you need to look into some another table. Okay, please try karo. So this time we will look into 3 tables. Hmm? So I want these 4 columns, but only for the managers. Okay. I'm putting this on the chat window. Take the requirement from the chat. So Shubham, who is Shubham? आउटपुट आ रहा है? कितने रिकॉर्ड आ रहा है? 24. Okay, seems to be right. बोला बताओ। ग्रुप बाय डाल दो, बिकॉज लेट्स से मल्टीपल एंट्रीज आ सकती है इन सैलरी टेबल। एवरेज सैलरी कर लो। इफ यू आर डूइंग ग्रुप बाय, देन एवरेज सैलरी निकाल लो। Anyone? All those who have done? Done? तो ग्रुप बाय किस पे किया? ग्रुप बाय टाइटल पे क्यों किया? टाइटल तो एक ही है मैनेजर। ग्रुप बाय एम्प्लॉयमेंट नंबर करो ना। हाँ सेलेक्ट एक ही बार है यहाँ पे अपने सभी जाओ तो लॉन्च किया और पार्टी लाइए Okay, so I am getting some answers on the chat window. Let me go through them. So Amol कौन है? यहाँ पे नहीं है, right? Amol से select DM, Department Manager, Employment. So let me use the query which Amol has seen. Amol has pasted. Let's see what type of output it is giving. Select department, DM, employee number, E first name, E last name, average, S salary from department manager. अच्छा इसने department manager का use किया है, okay? ठीक है. This is also, so he has taken another approach. I think there is one column department manager also, na? So ठीक है. If you use that thing, then probably you don't need to put a check for employees, check for title. है ना? Department manager भी directly use कर सकते हैं. That is also okay. So good one, Amol. Shreyas Kumbhar. Who is Shreyas? Okay. So select E dot employment number first name from salaries, inner join salaries on this. This. Let me see what his query says. So there can be multiple ways in which you can write it. So this is of Shreyas. Let me see what is the output. So employment number, first name, last name, salary, employee, and then he is joining salaries and employment, salaries and employees, and then he is joining department manager, and then he is department manager with employee. Group by. ये जो group by first name है ना, ये थोड़ा problematic है. Maybe the first name is same for two managers. So you might be getting proper result, but then logic is not proper. I think the group by should be from employment number, because employment number would be unique. इसको change करिए, ठीक है? Over here you are getting right answer because data is supporting you. ठीक है? So this is not 100% correct. Karthik Dabra कौन है? Who is? Okay, he is in online. Okay, let's see what Karthik has written. Let's explore it. So that is one good thing. People are giving answer. So select employment number, first name, last name, department employee from employees. He is joining department manager on this, on this, on this. Group by department employee number. इसने दो बार employee number लिया है. So he would be getting one extra column, employment number, this. ठीक है. Okay, fair enough. I think if you remove this part also, it should still work. ठीक है. Let's see. That column is an extra column. Why do you want that extra column? ठीक है. Why do you want to have employment number 2 times? Karthik, is the make that change. Though your query is logically right, है ना? Okay. This query is not actually 100% right. There are few more changes which are supposed to be done. So when he's saying salary, it should be actually average salary because manager might be existing, let's say more than one. So I should go for an average salary. Okay, if you want. And if you are going for average salary, obviously you do a round off. Okay, so there are various ways in which you can do, but let's write it down once again. So multiple ways you can see, right? I have taken multiple ways, the ways which are correct. Okay, let's explore it from the first top. So what is my requirement? My requirement is something like this. Let's say instead of salary, I'm saying, let's say I want average salary. That is what my requirement is. I want these things from my, I want a data which should have this thing. So one thing is for sure that you need to look into the employees table and salary table. Itna to sure hai. For the third table, probably you have a choice. You may look into the department manager table because department manager will contain the details only for the managers. Or another thing is you look into the titles table and you put a where condition for your manager. Okay. So let's see both of them. So what I can do, I can say select E dot one second, E dot employees. E dot employment number. So I just open it over here. And then I want E dot first name, comma E dot last name. And then I want, let's say, average. Or let me say round average S dot salary. Okay. From employees. EMPLOYEES. Employees E. Then you can say inner join. Inner join, let me say salaries S on. You obviously know the join I would be doing on E dot employment number is equal to S dot employment underscore number. Okay. Then what I can do is I can say inner join. Now what inner join should I do? Inner join, let me say titles. Let's explore the title and then we'll explore the department manager also. So let's explore both of them. Titles T on T dot employment number, and I should join it with what? नहीं अभी तो एक join करना पड़ेगा ना. Let's say E dot employment number से join करते हैं. E dot employment number, then group by, let me say यहाँ पे ये क्रॉस क्यों दे रहा है, ये क्यों आ रहा है? अच्छा, एक ब्रैकेट और बंद, ठीक है ठीक है. I think there were two brackets open and I had closed only one bracket. Group by employment number. Will it work? Will it work? Answer is, it will give me the answer, but it will not give me the answer only for managers because I haven't put any condition for the managers. Okay. So now what I will do is, before doing a group by, I should put a where clause. Okay, na? Where T dot titles equal to manager. Where T dot title equal. Acha, haan, title. Titles is the name of the table and name of the column is title. Where T dot title is equal to manager. Let's run it. देखो मुश्किल था नहीं ना. Now what we can do is, if you want, you can also say, or see, as of now, what is the name of this column? Name of this column seems to be little funny, round average as salary. So what I can say as, let me say, average salary. ठीक है, as average salary. Let's run it once again. ये वाला स्टेप शायद किसी ने नहीं करा था. Average salary, ठीक है, as average salary, and let me say order by average salary, and let me say descending. I want to see the highest salary at the top. बस कर दो. So सबसे ज्यादा सैलरी मार्गरेटा मार्कोविच की है, and विश्वानी पता नहीं is the person the second number. सबसे least is Oscar. ठीक है. So you can, if you want, you can order by ascending or descending. That is your choice.
You change the requirement of first name and last name to one single column and name. So how do we combine two columns?
How do we combine two columns? मतलब
So अगर यहाँ पे mention किया कि first name और last name, अगर उसको सिर्फ name में डालेंगे तो combine होगा.
मतलब तुम चाहते हो फर्स्ट नेम लास्ट नेम की जगह सिर्फ नेम आए, और जहां पे भी मार्गरेटा मार्कोविच है वहां वो पूरा एक साथ आ जाए. ये यहाँ पे पॉसिबल होगा? आई डोंट थिंक सो. मुझे पता नहीं, मैंने कभी ऐसा करा नहीं है. पाइथन में इट इज इजीली पॉसिबल, यू कैन ऐड अ प्लस, बट ओवर हियर इज इट पॉसिबल? आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर. कभी करा है ऐसा? देखना पड़ेगा. द अपफ्रंट आंसर इज लिटिल टफ. Probably it's not possible, but we will explore it if it's possible. And if you don't want to do, I can also say group by one over here, right? इतना समझता है ना? What is this one? This one is mapped to your first column in your select statement. ठीक है. Okay, let's do one thing. So this is the approach where I have taken the employees table, salaries table, and the titles table. Another approach is, let's take the same approach which someone else has taken. Now in the below one, use employees salary and let me say you are using another table, and the another table is which one? You can use your department manager table. You can use your कहाँ पे टाइप कर रहा था मैं? Okay, salaries and let's say department underscore manager. So किसी ने department underscore manager को explore किया था. Select star from let me say department underscore manager. Select star from department underscore manager. So do you notice it contains the details only of 24 managers, right? So if I use department manager table, then probably this condition which I have given, where T dot titles equal to manager, this condition is of no use. You can avoid this condition. Why? Because department manager will contain only the details of the managers. You know, details of the managers. So this is how you are writing it. ठीक है, अब देखो समझता है. Focus only on the last part. Select E dot employment name, first name, last name, round average salary from employees. Then you are doing a inner join between department manager and salaries. वो किसी कहीं से किसी लैपटॉप से आवाज आ रही है, उसको और कम करो प्लीज. इनर जॉइन सैलरीज एंड ग्रुप बाय योर एम्प्लॉयमेंट. ठीक है, ये वाला भी नोट डाउन कर लो प्लीज. कौन से क्या रहा है? अननोन कॉलम ई डॉट एम्प्लॉयमेंट नंबर, ई डॉट एम्प्लॉयमेंट अंडरस्कोर नंबर. कॉलम का नाम क्या है? एम्प्लॉयमेंट अंडरस्कोर नंबर ही है. सेलेक्ट ई डॉट फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉइज. अरे एम्प्लॉइज के आगे ई तो लिखो. फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉइज ई. तुम बताओगे नहीं उसका शॉर्ट नेम क्या, तो उसे कैसे पता चलेगा बेचारा? वो तो इनोसेंट है ना. हाँ अभी रन करो, एरर नहीं जाए आएगा. इसको क्लियर करो, राइट क्लिक करो नीचे, यहाँ पे आके राइट क्लिक करो. हाँ क्लियर. अब रन करो. क्या एरर है? वो वाला एरर हट गया. देखो कुछ और एरर आ गया. अननोन कॉलम एवरेज सैलरी. तुमने सैलरी एस दिया है? कहाँ दिया है? अरे वहां दिया है सैलरी टेबल के सामने एस. सैलरी एस. सैलरीज की स्पेलिंग चेक करो, सेम है टेबल की स्पेलिंग. सैलरीज SALARIES एंड SALARY. ठीक है. वे टाइटल गुड मैनेजर. हाँ अभी पता है क्या वो एरर? पता है लास्ट लाइन से दे रहा है ऑर्डर बाय एवरेज सैलरी. एवरेज सैलरी जैसा कोई कॉलम है ही नहीं. कॉलम का नाम अगर तुम्हें करना है ना तो ये पूरा दो यहाँ पे, या फिर यहाँ पे लिखो एज. यहाँ पे लिखो एज. एज. अब कुछ नाम दो यहाँ पे, स्पेस दो पहले. हाँ एज AVG सैलरी लेट्स से. SAL कर दो बस. हाँ अब रन करो. आ गया? ठीक है. यस समोना सिंह. ओके सब कुछ सही है, फिर भी गलती हो रही है. केवल गलती कुछ नहीं है.
तू द्यावं लागेल ना. सॅलरी फक्त सॅलरी का नाही सॅलरी
तुम पहले बताओ देर से क्यों आते हो? चाय पी रहे थे, देर से आने वालों के पास फिर मैं उनके क्वेश्चन नहीं सॉल्व करूंगा। टाइम पे आओ। रन दिस वन, कॉपी पेस्ट प्रोसेस, ठीक है। And in meantime, I'll see your query, but I'll give some exercise to others so that the others are not talking. Okay. That query is only for that person. She is कुछ तो उसके में issue आ रहा है. Okay, guys, let's work on the second query. आ रहा है भाई? तो तुम्हारे एक काम करो, अपने SQL को एक बार बंद करके ओपन करो. आई थिंक कुछ तो वहां से इशू आ रहा है, बिकॉज क्वेरी सही लग रही. गेट द बिलो डिटेल. गाइस एक सेकंड प्लीज, बहुत बातें मत करो. गेट द एम्प्लॉयमेंट नंबर. उसको बोलो यार भाई, इधर देख लो थोड़ी देर है. फर्स्ट नेम, लास्ट नेम for all the senior engineers working in the production department. ठीक है, get the name, first name, last name for all the senior engineers working in the production department. Possible है? Now, which all tables would you see? For first name, last name, obviously employees table. Senior engineers के लिए titles. For production, working in production department, department employee table को देखना पड़ेगा. So again, you need to join 3 tables. ठीक है? You need to join 3 tables. अब तुम बताओ तुम्हारा क्या?
Senior engineer. Senior engineer.
Senior engineers working in production department. So production department there may be many people. But मुझे सिर्फ उनका detail चाहिए, those who are senior engineers and production department. Acha, which 3 tables, 4 tables you would be looking into? How would you find whether the person is working in production department? Production department में काम कर रहा है कैसे पता लगाओगे? Department employee उससे पता चलेगा? चलो. बोलिए.
Team departments. Air condition box.
हो गया? डेटा लोड हो गया पूरा, उसके बाद रन हुआ ना। हाँ देखा, तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम क्यूरी का नहीं था, कुछ पुराने पाप थे जो आज पता चले। ठीक है, तुमने आधा डेटा लोड किया था, बिकॉज सी फॉर मैनेजर इट वाज नॉट गिविंग, बट फॉर स्टाफ इट वाज गिविंग। इट मींस व्हाइल यू डिड द इनिशियल लोडिंग ना, डेटा वाज नॉट लोडेड, तुमने बीच में से रोक दिया था शायद। ठीक है, अच्छा चलो, नाउ लेट्स कम बैक ओवर हियर। सो फॉर which 3-4 tables we would be looking? So employees table तो हम लोग देखेंगे, right? Then titles table, then how would you find the production department में काम करता है, ये कैसे पता लगेगा?
Departments.
Department. So department has department number and department name. So you can find out what is the department number for department name. So let me say select star from departments. Okay, select the star from departments. So for production department, what is the code? T004. Either you use 4 tables or you run first query and find D004. ठीक है, ओके, अब प्लीज करो, ये थोड़ा सा ट्विस्टेड क्वेरी है, टेक सम टाइम बट ट्राई रनिंग इट। आई एम पुटिंग द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑन द चैट। जिसका हो जाएगा लेट मी नो, आई विल विजिट, and those who are in online can paste their query on the chat window.
Sir, team. Sir. Seventy.
Take the reference from the previous theory. बस previous theory का 50% part तो same ही है. Analytic E dot requirement number E dot first name last name. एक different table को join करना है और ये extra reference. 90% same है. Select the percentage change करना है. तो पहले तो check करो तो क्या करना है. उसके बाद Amol, Shubham, all those people, guys. Karthik, can you share your output? And there is one person name as Del. ये कौन है? तो Del से क्यों ज्वाइन किया है? ना नाम से ज्वाइन करो, वरना मैं तुम्हें अभी हटा देता था. Online folks, please share your query on the chat. Let me see. So Shyam Singh तो क्लास में, right? कौन है? तुम्हारा तो देख लिया था, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. गिर पड़ के तुमने सही आंसर निकाल लिया. ठीक है, दैट्स गुड एक्चुअली. Okay, chalo, let's take this up. Okay, chalo dekhte hain. Select E dot first name, comma E dot last name, and let me say E dot employment. अब guys please एक second सब लोग देखो जिनका नहीं हुआ थोड़ा धीरे बोला करो तुम. E dot employment number, E dot first name, E dot last name, and और क्या चाहिए हमें? फिर I want to see the department employee, right? In department employee I have employment number and department number. ठीक है? So let me say DM dot department number. Anything else do you want? And I also want T dot titles. ठीक है? From employees. E किस में inner join कर दें? Inner join. Can I join the salaries? Sorry, titles table. Or let me say inner join department employee, and department employee I have taken as DM. ठीक है? On E dot employment underscore number is equal to DM dot employment underscore number. Then I can do a inner join between which one? I can say, let's say inner join titles T on titles dot employment. I'll not say titles, but T dot employment number is equal to, let me say, department employee dot employment number. Let's put a bracket. ठीक है? And एक second please, इतना sure क्यों? Where? What should be the where condition should I give? Where?
T dot title equal to senior engineer.
I think ये titles की spelling में कुछ change आएगा ना? Someone is saying T dot title. Name of the column is title ना? Name of the table is titles. Where T dot title. T dot title is equal to exact name बताओ please. SENIOR then space
Engineer. Space engineer.
ENGINNE
Double E.
and double ER. यही है?
हाँ.
And
Department number. D.
D dot department number is equal to, what is the department number? D004. I think this should work.
Sir,
ठीक है? For 42,205 rows आ रहा है. ठीक है? So employment number, first name, last name, department number, title, senior engineer. These are the people. Select E dot employment number, E dot first name, E dot last name, DM dot department number, T dot title from employees. Inner join. This. सबको समझ में आ रहा है? I think few people were confused at this point. T dot title equal to senior engineer or department number. Some people were confused. So how did I got this information? We have already discussed that thing, right? You can go to this thing. कौन से tables हमने check किया था? Department. We have checked it from the departments. If you see the department table, so for example, if I say select star from departments, so I can get this information. Those who are thinking how did we got D004, उनके लिए ये answer है. If you run this thing, you can directly see that for production this is the code. ठीक है? For production, this is the code. डायरेक्ट तुम वो भी ले सकते हो, फिर तुम्हें 4 टेबल देखनी पड़ेंगे. सपोज लेट्स से यू डोंट नो, नहीं कहां पे तुम प्रोडक्शन डालोगे, प्रोडक्शन डायरेक्टली कहां पे डालोगे,
Department name का.
डिपार्टमेंट नेम कॉलम इज देयर.
Yes.
डिपार्टमेंट नेम कॉलम किस टेबल में आ रहा है, डिपार्टमेंट्स में आ रहा है ना. सो आइदर यू से प्रोडक्शन, बट तुम यहां पे क्या डालोगे, डिपार्टमेंट डिपार्टमेंट एम्प्लॉय, डिपार्टमेंट एम्प्लॉय में तो वाला डेट तुम्हारा इंफॉर्मेशन है नहीं ना. डिपार्टमेंट एम्प्लॉय में वो नाम क्या है, प्रोडक्शन नाम क्या है. अरे उसका इसका मुझे नहीं पता, प्रोडक्शन नाम तुमने कहाँ डाला है. Where are you putting the production? Word production equal to what? तुम बोले तुमने क्वेरी भेजी. श्याम सिंह ने बोला डिपार्टमेंट नेम, डी डॉट डिपार्टमेंट नेम. व्हाट इज दिस डी, जॉइंट डिपार्टमेंट्स, डी डॉट डिपार्टमेंट नेम इक्वल टू प्रोडक्शन, डी डॉट डिपार्टमेंट नेम डिपार्टमेंट्स, ई डिपार्टमेंट एम्प्लॉई. तो तुमने 4 टेबल का यूज किया ना, फिर तो सीधे बोलो ना 4 टेबल का यूज किया. तुम अभी बोल रहे हो 3 टेबल यूज किया. तुमने खुद लिखा है, तुम्हें खुद नहीं पता तुमने क्या लिखा है. इट मस्ट मतलब तुमने कहीं से कॉपी पेस्ट मारा है. तुमने खुद का कहीं से उतार लिया होगा, पेस्ट कर लिया होगा. ओके सी नाउ, उसको ये नहीं पता उसने 4 टेबल यूज किए हैं, वो बोल रहा है 3 टेबल यूज किए हैं. सो गाइस ओवर हियर, एक सेकंड प्लीज देखो. इन द बिलो क्यूरी we use 3 tables. ठीक है, 3 tables we have used, but do you notice I am able to get the answer using 3 tables when I know this value. When I know this value, that department number is D004. But let's say if I don't know this value, then I need to look into the departments table also. ठीक है, so let's use 4 tables. ठीक है, अब इससे ज्यादा का कॉम्प्लिकेट नहीं कर सकते हम लोग. Let's use 4 table in our join. ठीक है, 4 tables in our joins. ठीक है, so what would be the 4 tables? Let's first note them down. One would be your employees table, another would be your titles table, then it would be the department table, and then it would be your department employee table. We will use 4 table to get the answer. ठीक है, shall we start? So I'll say select E dot employment number, first name, title. ये सब तो यहीं से ऐसे कॉपी कर लो. ठीक है, let's just reuse it. And also let's use something like this. Let me say department number, title हमने use कर लिया. Let me say D dot department name. I'll use this thing, D dot department underscore name. ठीक है, let's put a comma over here. उस पे इधर डाल देते हैं department name. So employment number E. Can you notice I am using the 4 tables? 4 tables दिखते हैं. One is your E, another is your DM, one is your T, and another one is your D. E is for employee, T for title, DM for department, DM for department employee. I think DM for department employee and D for departments. Actually, I should have taken DE, but since I've taken DM above, so I'm using the same thing. Okay, now I can say from employees E. Employees E. Inner join. किससे करते हैं inner join? किसी से भी कर दो वैसे तो ठीक है. डिपार्टमेंट डॉट एम्प्लॉयमेंट नंबर inner join department employee and department employee I am calling as DM on. Let me do the same thing. E dot employment number. Employment number is equal to DM dot employment underscore number. ठीक है. Then another inner join. Next inner join किससे करते हैं?
Department.
Inner join. Let me say departments. And departments का नाम हम देते हैं D on. This time I'll say D. Departments में क्या क्या चीज है? D dot department number is equal to DM dot department number. दोनों में same है, right? DM dot department underscore number. Any other thing? अभी titles तो लिया नहीं ना हम लोग ने ना? Titles. Inner join titles T on. Titles को किससे join कर दें? T dot employee number is equal to E dot employee number. Okay. Where department name कहाँ पे आता हुआ दिखता है? Department name यहाँ पे आता है. Where T dot department underscore name is equal to production. Any other thing? Production का नाम यही है. Production. And T dot one more condition I need to put, right? TITLE title equal to, इसको यहाँ से copy paste कर लेता है. T dot title equal to senior engineer. Same answer आ जाता है. ठीक है. So this time I am making use of 4 tables. ठीक है. So using our department number, I am able to join the department and department employee table. And using our employment number, we are joining the other tables. Where department name equal to production and T dot title equal to senior engineer. Real life में भी ऐसा 4 tables join करने का उतना जल्दी requirement नहीं आएगा, but it can come also. 3 tables most of the time you are joining. 2 tables obviously yes. Okay, let's practice few more things. छोटी-छोटी चीजें. Now I will give some reduce the time. जितना time दे रहा हूँ, थोड़ा सा time कम कर दे रहा हूँ. write a query to select the minimum salary for the, let me say, team lead. Write a query to select the minimum salary for the team lead. Karo, please. So, can this be done using one table or two tables? Three tables? Two tables salary for the salary table I need to check whether the person is TL or manager. You need to look into the title table. Okay, so TL is nothing but your technique lead only. Take the exact name. Copy paste करो. तुम्हारा मन है उसकी salary को add करो. I want to find the lowest. What is the छोटा सा है मिनिमम के लिए क्या करोगे 100% ज्यादा है तो MIN को रिटर्न होने वाला if you are multiplying or adding two meters, there is no need of round. So dividing it, that's probably long. So if you go away, so this would be the minimum you would be getting. कम से कम इतना तो मिल जाएगा. Done. Value कितना आ रहा है? 38,898. सब अच्छी है ना? तुम्हें वो वैल्यू चाहिए तुम्हारे तुम्हारे टीम लीडर ठीक है और सारे टीम लीडर मुझे उससे वो सैलरी चाहिए तो 20 है किसी टीम लीडर 5 टीम लीडर सबकी अलग अलग सैलरी होती है रोज सैलरी क्या है और टीम that is the lowest हमारा हमेशा आता रहता है सभी आया What about you? So I'm getting some answers from the chat. So Karthik Dabra, select this. Seems to be right. Shubham Kate. इसका नाम सुन के मेरा डावर सेट ही आ जाता है. Select E dot employment number, E dot first name, E dot last name, minimum salary from employees. And this. बड़ा simple सा group by क्यों करना है? Karthik, why do you want to do a group by? Group by is unnecessary. Why do you want to do a group by? When you are already saying a minimum salary, you just want one entry, right? So you don't want a group by. I think with group by also you will get the same answer, but over here the logic changes. So remove the group by, rest everything is fine. And Karthik ने वो भी नहीं डाला है. You haven't put the check of technical lead. ठीक है. So for example, Shubham ने tech lead का check डाला है. So you put the check for tech lead. Okay, let's take it up. So what I can do? I can say select. क्या चीज select करना है? Department number? Employee number select करना है. चलो select करो. अच्छा. Select E dot employment number. Okay. Then first name भी select करने का मन है. चलो employment number select कर लिया. चलो वो बोल रहा है first name तो चलो first name select कर लेते हैं. Later on I'll remove it. So it's not needed. E dot last name. Then what else? Let's say min S dot salary कर दें. S dot salary. Okay. And तुम्हें फर्स्ट अगर तुम ये फर्स्ट नेम लास्ट नेम के लिए जाओगे ना तो फिर तुमको 3 टेबल्स देखने पड़ेंगे. आर यू गेटिंग अ पॉइंट? सो डोंट टेक दैट मच एफर्ट. ठीक है. अगर एम्प्लॉयमेंट नंबर चाहिए तो तुम यहां से ले लो. एस डॉट एम्प्लॉयमेंट नंबर. सैलरीज टेबल में भी तो एम्प्लॉयमेंट नंबर है, राइट? एम्प्लॉयमेंट नंबर. सो लेट मी से एस डॉट एम्प्लॉयमेंट डॉट नंबर. ओके. S dot employment underscore number, right? Employment underscore number, minimum salary, then what do you want?
Title.
Let's say T dot title. Then I'll say from, let me say salaries S. Then I can say inner join titles T on T dot title. I'll not say T dot title, but T dot employment underscore number equal to S dot employment underscore number. बराबर? where में क्या कंडीशन डाल दें? where t dot title is equal to team lead, right? Team technique lead. Where t dot title equal to technique lead. I think this should work. Simple सा answer से 338,888. ठीक है. I just want the minimum salary. I don't want his name or whatever. ठीक है ना? If you want the name and first name, last name, all those things, then you need to combine 3 tables. फिर employees tables पर तुम्हें डालना ही पड़ेगा, right? But over here मैंने purposefully बोला था I just want a minimum salary. अच्छा, before I solve your error, let's do the same thing. Write the query to select the maximum salary for manager. जल्दी से करो. सेम चीज लो, उसमें हल्का सा चेंज कर दो. हाँ, देखो क्या एरर है. कौन से इसमें एरर है? एस डॉट एम्प्लॉयमेंट नंबर एस डॉट एरर मैसेज क्या था? एरर मैसेज पढ़ा था. पहले इसको क्लियर करो. आई थिंक ये एरर मैसेज नीचे आ रहा है तुम्हारा कहीं. हाँ, क्लियर करो. अब रन करो वापस. एस डॉट एम्प्लॉयमेंट. हाँ, एरर मैसेज दिखाओ. इसको बंद करो, विंडोज अपडेट को. एस डॉट सैलरी. देखो इस फील्ड के लिए प्रॉब्लम बोल रहा है. कहाँ पे वो फील्ड? एस डॉट एलरी कर दिया है. एस लगाओ. हो गया? कितना आ रहा वैल्यू? 108407. ठीक है. सो क्या चेंज किया होगा? जहां मेन है वहां पे मैक्स कर दिया होगा और टेक्निक लीड की जगह मैनेजर कर दिया होगा, राइट? कॉपी पेस्ट कर लेते हैं. कॉपी पेस्ट में हम भी अच्छे हैं, ऐसी बात नहीं है. ठीक है. $1,08,407. यही सेम नंबर आ रहा है. 108407. काफी है, ठीक ठाक सी है, ज्यादा भी नहीं. लेकिन आई थिंक ये डेटा ऑलरेडी 8-10 साल पुराना है, तब के हिसाब से ठीक होगी. Yes, in all other department, because I haven't given any check for the department. Okay, guys, take your 10-15 minutes break, and after break, let's continue. Take break, le lo. Today we'll try to extend the class a little more. Take 15-20 minutes break, and then we'll discuss. क्या क्लास उसके बोलने से नहीं होती, क्लास मेरे लेने से होती है, ठीक है। क्लास का टाइमिंग हमेशा चेंज होता रहेगा बेस्ड अपॉन मेरे ऑफिस में वर्क कैसा है, सो दैट यू गाइस हैव टू बेयर।
पहिले टाइटल देखो,
बट डोंट वरी, तुम्हारा कोर्स टाइम पे कंप्लीट होगा। तुम लोग अपना ईमेल आईडी दो। मैं नॉर्मली डेटा सेट किसको भेजता हूँ, डेटा सेट किसको भेजता हूँ मैं? अपना ईमेल आईडी दो। हैं? पीटी जोशी JOSHI डॉट PJ। इधर आके देखो, सही है ईमेल आईडी। PTMS बड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है ना यार, तुम लोग रखते हो PTMS, अपना नाम रख देते, यही है। तुम अपना ईमेल आईडी बताओ। KAND
dot
KAND डॉट KALPESH कल्पेश। KAND KALPESH 6
के बाद डॉट है।
हाँ ठीक।
बरोबर है।
बरोबर आहे। मैं तुम लोग को 6 फाइल्स दे रहा हूँ, छोटे छोटे फाइल्स हैं डेटा सेट। मेक श्योर एवरीवन गेट्स देम, ठीक है। दोनों को भेज रहा हूँ। जो ये इस क्लास का लीडर है खुद ही बहुत लेट आता, तो लीडर चेंज कर दिया मैंने, ठीक है। सबको भेज दो प्लीज। Hmm. So there is one horrifying news coming up. US shooting हो गई. 21 shot dead. I think जो तुम पूछे थे वो हो सकता है यूजिंग कॉन्कैट फंक्शन. तुम अगर कॉन्कैट लगाओगे ना तो हो जाएगा. मैंने चेक किया जस्ट अभी.
So, line
इधर आओ. देखो ऐसे सपोज करो मैं ये लाइन रन करता हूँ. अरे यार क्या हो गया. नॉर्मली ये सब फंक्शंस ना पाइथन में लिखना ज्यादा सही था बिकॉज हम डेटा मैनिपुलेशन यहाँ पे करते हैं. ठीक है. सपोज करो मैंने बोला फर्स्ट नेम लास्ट नेम हमारा नाम है ये फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉइज. ठीक है. तो मेरा आउटपुट कैसा आएगा. ऐसा आ जाएगा. फर्स्ट नेम और लास्ट नेम के बीच में कोई स्पेस नहीं आ रहा है. तो मैंने क्या करा हम इसको ऐसे कर सकते हैं बीच में एक स्पेस डाल दिया. या तुम चाहो तो ज्यादा स्पेस भी डाल सकते हो. सो सेलेक्ट फर्स्ट नेम लास्ट नेम एज नेम फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉइज. और तुम कुछ भी नाम देना चाहो एज लेट्स से फुल नेम. ठीक है ना. वॉट एवर थिंग दिस इज जस्ट एलियास राइट. सपोज करो मैंने ऐसे दे दिया. ठीक है. ज्यादा स्पेस होना चाहिए. सो लेट्स से यू डोंट वांट मच स्पेस तो तुम अपने हिसाब से ये यूजर के ऊपर है कितना स्पेस देना चाहता है. ठीक है. देखो ऐसा आ जाएगा. ठीक है. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा स्पेस डाल. ठीक है. कॉनकैट यूज कर लो. एनीवे ये सारी चीजें पाइथन में वैसे भी आती हैं.
Right hand one
20 मिनट्स हो गए होंगे। यस, डाउनलोड करके रखो बस। थोड़ा पेशेंस रखना है। डाउनलोड करके क्या करोगे अगर लोड नहीं करोगे? लोगों को आ तो जाने दो। Everyone download those data sets. Okay, so we'll get started now. ठीक है. Guys, can you see the screen? The screen दिख रहा है? Yes. Okay. So basically, I have shared some Excel files or you can say CSV files. Can you notice? अब please 2 मिनट कोई बात नहीं करेगा. Bank account detail, bank account transaction, bank customer orders and salesman. So basically there are two different databases. So bank account detail, bank account transaction, and let's say bank customer. Okay, so I have already opened the Excel file. So bank customer. So in bank customer, you have this type of detail. You have customer ID, you have your customer name, you have the address, you have the state code, and you have the telephone. So when the person is opening the account, these many details are being entered. So this is which table? This is your bank customer. Bank account detail. Let's see about bank account detail. So in bank account detail, you are having customer ID, account number, account type, balance amount, account status. So customer ID, account number, account type. So account type, whether it is saving or it is recurring. Balance means how much balance the person is having. Account status, active or inactive. So let's say if you haven't done any transaction for many days, the status may become inactive. Relationship, I think whether it's personal or P or S indicates something. I think I don't know what this exactly P stands for, but you can say personal or savings account, right? Okay. And then let's discuss about the another table. So this was your bank account detail, and let me say bank transaction detail. So account number, transaction amount. So transaction means every time when you are depositing the money or withdrawing the money, an entry would be generated. And then you have a transaction channel. Transaction channel, from which channel you have done the payment or through which channel you have done the withdrawal or deposit. So whenever you are doing the deposit, so for example, ATM withdrawal, it is coming as minus because you have taken out the money. Or let's say POS Walmart. What is POS? Point of sale. जहां पे तुमने अपना card swipe करा, point of sale. UPI, you already know. Province, in which province the transaction was done. This data is of US, so CS is California, MN is your Minnesota, NY is your New York, and this is your transaction date. Now, can we build the relationship between these three tables? Can we build a relationship between these three tables using some columns? तुम लोग के पास भी tables हैं, right? Have a visit. So for example, let's say bank account detail. Bank account detail have customer ID. Can I use customer ID with something else? I can use customer ID with my bank customer. So using customer ID, you can build the relationship between your customer ID. Using customer ID, you can build the relationship between your bank account detail and your bank customer. Getting my point? Now, what about this second table, bank account transaction? Can I build some relationship using account number? So this account number is present in your bank account transaction, and is it present anywhere else? It is present in the bank account details also. So you can build relationship between these two tables also. Okay. So in a way, you can build a relationship between all the three tables. Okay. Is the data clear to you? Data clear? Hai? Now let's move towards the next few tables. What are the next few tables? Let me close these three. Okay, now see our customer, and then you see your orders, and then you see your salesman, customer orders and salesman. So first of all, let's see the salesman. In salesman, you are having the salesman ID, name of the salesman, and in which city the salesman was operating, and this is your commission. So salesman will do some sales, and this commission, mark my words, this commission is in percentage. Can you notice? It is 0.15, 0.13. So let's say if Ashish does the sale of 100 rupees, then he will get 15 rupees as a commission. So 0.15 means 15%, 0.13 means 13%. Okay. So this was our salesman table. Now what about orders table? Can we build a relationship between a salesman and the orders table? Do you notice salesman ID यहाँ पे आता हुआ दिख रहा है, right? So a particular salesman may do sales for more than one time. हो सकता है उसने 5 products बेचे हो या 6 products बेचे हो, and that is why probably you may notice that ID is being repeated. ठीक है, it may be repeated or it may not be repeated based upon how many items he has sold. So order number, purchase amount, order date, customer ID. Now customer ID also comes to which customer the salesman has done the sale. अब यहाँ पे दो चीजें आ रही हैं. There are two things. One is your salesman, another is your customer. Salesman means who is trying to sell the product, and customer is who is probably buying commodity, right? So orders table and then customer table. Can we build the relationship between them? Using our customer ID, can you notice we can build the relationship between these three tables also. ठीक है ना? Okay. So again, I repeat, there are 6 tables, but first 3 tables are for one group and next 3 tables are for another group. ठीक है? Okay, bank account detail, bank account transaction, bank customer, customer orders and salesman. ठीक है? Now the question is how to get these table in my SQL. तुम लोग को पता ही होगा. वैसे नहीं पता तो मैं तो बताने ही वाला हूँ. मेरा तो काम ही वही है. ठीक है? Can we go ahead and load the tables, please? सबने टेबल डाउनलोड करें सारे एक्सेल फाइल. Make sure they are not in the zip folder. Zip से हटा दो, अगर zip में है तो हटा दो. वैसे zip में नहीं होंगे because I have unzipped and then shared it. Okay. So if you want, you can create one another database. So for example, let me say you create one database. If you want, you can load it in the employees database also. That is your choice. तुम्हारे ऊपर है, तुम employees database में load करना चाह रहे हो और in your any other database. If you want to create any other database, so database कैसे create होगा? Create database and then you can give database name, whatever database name you wish to give. ठीक है? Now I'll tell you how to load the tables. अब सब लोग ध्यान से देखना, मैं सिर्फ एक ही बार बोलूंगा. I'll not repeat it. Click somewhere over here and do your, let me say, load your data. सबने क्लिक करा, साथ में करते जाओ. Do the right click and say load special data. ये विंडो सबको आया? तो जिन लोगों ने पहले करा है इसके लिए कैसे डेटा लोड किया था? Is this path coming? Is this window coming? ठीक है. Is this thing coming? सबको ये विंडो आया? न्यू विंडो? Okay, नहीं आया? See, do a right click. यहाँ पे क्लिक करो, right click and load special data. ठीक है? Click on anything and let's say load special data or whatever. ठीक है? Let me say drop database and let me not do anything. Let me see. So create any database. उस पे right click करो, load special data आएगा. ठीक है? This window comes. Yes or no? Yes. Then do your browse. Browse करो and see wherever you have saved your data. एक सेकंड यहाँ से आई थिंक ये चेक सम दे रहा. ओके एक सेकंड, पहले जितना बोला उतना करते जाओ. Select one table. If you want, you can select all of them, but I will take a sequential approach. Select one of them. Select किया. Open it. open it and then just keep on doing. नॉर्मली तो ऐसा आना चाहिए इस पर। अच्छा एक सेकंड, कुछ तो और आ रहा है, इंपोर्ट ऑप्शंस।
सर वो उधर 1 5 करना पड़ेगा।
कुछ तो और इशू हो रहा है, पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है। लेट मी से ओके ठीक है, आई थिंक ये वाला ऑप्शन है, टेबल डेटा इंपोर्ट विजार्ड, ये वाला ऑप्शन लो, ठीक है। ठीक है, अगेन आई विल टेल यू, सी select some database, do the right click and can you notice table data import wizard, उसको क्लिक करो, सब लोग साथ में करो, क्लिक करा, then do your browse, select whichever table you want to upload, click it, open it and just keep on saying next next next, ठीक है, just keep on saying next 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 and the table will get uploaded, ठीक है। Do it for all the 6 table, or if you want you can select all the 6 table and do it at once. Let me say create database and let me say PGA 32 and आज की डेट है June 20. Let me see. गाइस एक बार फिर से देखो प्लीज, उधर पे क्या हो रहा है, 2 मिनट, ठीक है। लेट्स से आई हैव क्रिएटेड वन मोर डेटाबेस, create database PGA 32 June 20. I have created this database just now, so you can see this thing. As of now, you go to this database, you will see that there are no tables. ठीक है, let's load the table. So what I'll do a right click, table data import wizard, browse करो, select the table, open it, and just keep on doing next, 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 and finish. That's it. And now if you notice, the table would have been uploaded. देख लो, बैंक अकाउंट डिटेल, कैन यू सी, ठीक है। डू द सेम थिंग फॉर ऑल द 6 टेबल, फटाफट 1 मिनट में। अब कितना भी डेटा लोड करना हो, नो प्रॉब्लम। Done. After doing it, manually check it. Are the 6 tables present? And run something like select star from the tables and see whether data has been uploaded. Manual check करो please. मैंने तुम्हें कई बार बताया ना, अगर एरर मैसेज नहीं आया इसका मतलब जरूरी नहीं कि एरर नहीं है। और आज के दिन वो एग्जांपल था, उसका मैनेजर वाला डेटा नहीं आ रहा था। Check it. Everyone check it and let me know, then we'll start. We will start means you will start. मुझे तो सिर्फ क्वेश्चन देना है, सॉल्व तुम ही लोग को करना है. हो रहा है? ठीक है, चेक कर लिया ना सबने अपने लेवल पे, अपने अपने लेवल पे चेक. और ये चीज लाइफ में याद रखो, जब भी कोई काम करोगे पहले अपने लेवल पे चेक करोगे. ठीक है. Okay, now create the below output. Everyone please have a look. Create the below output. Create the salesman name. Salesman name. Or I will say the name of salesman. ID of salesman. And total commission on. One second, please यहाँ पे देखो. ठीक है. I want this type of output. I want the name of the salesman, ID of the salesman, and I want the total commission earned by him. प्रॉब्लम दिखने में छोटा लग रहा है बट उतना छोटा है नहीं. ठीक है. अगेन आई रिपीट एंड आई विल गिव यू द हिंट आल्सो कैसे करना है. नेम ऑफ द सेल्समैन. नेम ऑफ द सेल्समैन यू कैन डायरेक्टली गेट. ID of the salesman also you can directly get. No problem in that. But I want the total commission earned by him. Now take a minute and tell me how can we get this thing, total commission earned by him. जल्दी में आंसर नहीं करो, पहले स्टडी करो and then give me the answer. Commission into salary. Total commission earned by, if that is problem to you, let me say total commission earned by each salesman. आ रही बात समझ में? Yes. So for example, let me say salesman. अब ध्यान से सुनो. Let's say Ashish, his commission rate is 15%. But what would be his total commission? His total commission would be the amount of sales into the commission percentage. Correct? So from where would you get the total amount of sales he has done? You will get the total amount of sales from your this purchase amount. ठीक है? सबको समझ में आया? Yes or no? नहीं? देखो वापस क्वेश्चन पे जाओ. प्लीज 2 मिनट बात नहीं करोगे तो काम चलेगा. नेम ऑफ सेल्समैन, आईडी ऑफ सेल्समैन, टोटल कमीशन अर्न्ड बाय ईच सेल्समैन. ठीक है. नाउ check this table. In this table, do you notice you are having the commission percentage? So Ashish is taking 15% commission, Amol is taking 13%, Ritesh 11%, so on and so forth. But what is the total commission in dollars? Total commission in dollars would be, let's say for Ashish का total commission कितना होगा? 15% into total sales he has done. Total sales उसकी क्या होगी? You can see from this table. So Ashish का salesman code क्या था? Let's say 5001. Okay, so 5001. 5001. 5001. So total sales उसकी कितनी हो जाएगी? This number plus these two numbers plus these two numbers. If you add all these four numbers and if you multiply it by 0.15 into 100, because 0.15 is 15%. So either you directly multiply by 15 or 0.15 into 100. That would be the commission of your Ashish. अब सबको समझ में आ रहा है? Ashish ने total sales कितनी करी है? This is the sales done by Ashish. So if you add 65.26, 2400, 5760 and 345, if you add all these four numbers multiplied by 15, that would be the total commission earned by Ashish. ठीक है? And similarly, not only for Ashish, जितने भी salesmen हैं, अमोल, रितेश, राजेश, ओमकार, सबका निकालो प्लीज. कितना टाइम चाहिए? बताओ कितना टाइम चाहिए? You don't want to answer that question? क्या फिर से बोला? जितना भी दे दो कम है. But try करो. Can I say at least problem सबको समझ में आया? क्या requirement? अब try करो. ठीक. अगर problem समझ में आ गया, आंसर आ ही जाए. ठीक है? I have unshared the screen. But I am putting some 10 minutes for it. और जिसका सबसे पहले और सबसे सही आंसर आएगा उसके स्टूडेंट गिफ्ट लेगा. Make sure you have stable through there. Check it finally. Try करो. मुझे आंसर दिखाओ. In between अगर कैसे होगा? At the end, so I will take it. That is for sure. need three columns, salesman ID, salesman name, and total engagement value. Suppose तुम salesman के manager हो, और तुम्हें देखना है कि किसने सबसे ज्यादा sales किया है, तो ये वहाँ पे कमाएगा। या सबसे कम sales किसने किया है, उसको काटने हैं। Come on, give me the right answer. Yes. Done? एक मिनट आता हूँ. सबसे पहले तुम्हारा ही चेक करेंगे, डोंट वरी. Hmm. सबसे पहले उसका देख लेते हैं, पहले उसने बुलाया. Not all together. For each salesman, you want 1 entry. Suppose for 5 salesmen, then you should have 5 entries. So output कितना है? Anyone else? दूसरे को किसका सही है?
Sir, sir,
Select as dot salesman. Last column की वैसे order by descending. I want to see which is the highest.
Balanced curve there is no.
हाईएस्ट हमारा 864 जा रहा है, मेरे में 1690 आ रहा है, 1690.6499 and lowest is 9.75.
Sir, highest कितना?
Highest is 1690.
हाँ,
ठीक है,
yes.
देखें
Highest is 1690.
highest is 1690. ठीक है. Okay guys, let's see. देखो करा क्या हमने. I have already written this query and let's quickly. So your name? भूपेश. So भूपेश ने सबसे पहले और सबसे सही आंसर दिया. ठीक है. So I will select salesman dot salesman ID, salesman dot name. If you want to select city, you select city, or if you want, you can remove it also, no problem. That is your choice. I have taken extra information. Then what is your, what will this do? Sum of order purchase amount. So you will do the sum of purchase amount, and then what you will do, you will multiply it by the commission, multiplied by the commission percentage as the total commission. ये basic सी maths का एक formula है, right? Sum into total commission from salesman. Then what you will do, you will do inner join between your salesman table and the orders table. कैसे करोगे? On based upon which column? Based upon your salesman ID from your salesman table and salesman ID from your orders table. I had already told you this thing. Then what you can do, this thing is mandatory, group by salesman. If you don't do group by salesman, then multiple entries would be coming. Group by salesman ID and order by total commission. The data would look something like this. Or if you want, you can say in descending. बस कर दो. अच्छा. So 16900, or basically what you can do is I can do a group round after this also. So let me say, अगर मैं round करना चाहूँ, तो I can do round somewhere over here. ठीक है? One 169. Or if you want, you can do till 2 digits after decimal. ठीक है? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? I am putting this query on the chat window. Please take it from the chat also. Those who are still not able to do it. Okay, please try karo. And in meantime, give me a minute. I'll prepare one more. I'll pull out one more problem statement for you. And probably that would be the last one for today. Okay. Let's move to the next Excel sheet which we have. Guys, do you notice you have account number, transaction amount, transaction channel, province, and transaction date? Okay. This is coming from which table? Bank account transaction. Okay. Now over here, do you notice that there are some transactions which are withdrawal and some which are deposits? Withdrawal means you are taking the money out of the bank, and deposit means you are putting the money in the bank, right? And then you have the transaction amount also, whether how much money you have deposited or how much money you have withdrawn. Okay. I want information something like this. मुझे कुछ ऐसा डिटेल चाहिए. Let's say you are the bank manager and you want the information something like this. You want, let's say, what do I say? You want account number, and then you want transaction amount. You want transaction date. And you want the transaction channel. You want these type of information. And if the amount is withdrawal, if the amount is withdrawal, then apply 5% fee. Then apply 5% fee, else no fee. अगर कोई पैसा निकाल रहा है, लेट्स से तुम्हारी कंट्री की इकोनॉमी बहुत खराब है, तो तुम नहीं चाहते कोई पैसा निकाले, ठीक है? So you are applying a 5% fee if it's a withdrawal. Else apply no fee. ठीक है? And also add the fee. Fee applied. कितनी fee तुमने apply करी, ठीक है? For each and every transaction. So I'm putting this problem statement on the chart window. Take it from there. सबको problem clear है? Problem statement. First of all, tell me how would you find which one is withdrawal, which one is deposit? कैसे पता लगाओगे? केस तो ठीक है, but पता कैसे लगाएगा that which one is withdrawal, which one is deposit? How would you find which one is withdrawal, which one is deposit? Negative sign. That's the perfectly right answer. So how would you find? You will find using this thing. Can you notice? So whether it is ATM withdrawal or whether you have done the shopping through Walmart, in a way it is a withdrawal only. तुम ATM से निकालो या shopping करो, है तो withdrawal ही. So do you notice for withdrawal you are always having a minus sign? So using this minus sign, basically if the value is less than 0, it is a withdrawal. If it is more than 0, it is a deposit. Use that logic, use your case statement and show me the result. ठीक है? I am stopping over here because मुझे कुछ office shifting आते हुए दिख रहा है.
करायला ती कंडिशन काय आहे?
डन। आई वॉन्ट पीपल टू यूज द केस स्टेटमेंट। ठीक है, जो चीज सिखाया उसका यूज करो। सो जिसने केस स्टेटमेंट नहीं यूज किया मैं उसका क्वेरी देख ही नहीं रहा हूं। So you may be getting the right answer, but I want everyone to make an efficient query. Use the case statement. जिसने कुछ नहीं किया उसका जीरो डाल दो, कुछ मत डालो। उसका जीरो डाल दो। tell me. अकाउंट नंबर, ट्रांजैक्शन अमाउंट, ट्रांजैक्शन डेट, ट्रांजैक्शन चैनल। याद आ रहा है केस स्टेटमेंट? लेट्स से हमने एक एग्जांपल लिया था ना, वी आर टेकन एग्जांपल, लेट्स से व्हेन द सैलरी वाज लेस देन 40,000 देन यू आर एडिंग एस लो, 40 to 50 you are adding as medium, greater than 50 I was adding as high. So एक न्यू कॉलम आएगा where you would be putting the fee. कितना फी तुमने अप्लाई किया, that's it. How would you add a new column? You will add a new column using your end as. Remember end as, याद आ रहा है? Check your, first of all check your case statement. जो हमने दो case statement लिए थे ना, check those and then come back to this query. See guys, can you see the notepad? Notepad दिख रहा है? So I want, कौन कौन से columns मैंने बोले? कौन कौन से column बोले मैं? Account number. Let's say this is, then the second column is transaction amount. Then let me just say date or transaction date. Take the exact name. Then transaction channel. Then these are the things. So for example, let's say account number was 123. Transaction amount was, let's say, minus 50. ठीक है? And date was, let's say, June 22. Or let me say 20 June, whatever date. है ना? Transaction channel was, let's say, ATM. Or let me say Walmart में तुमने shopping कर ली. Now this is that withdrawal amount. So a new column would be added, let's say fee column. So what, how much fee I want to apply? I want to apply a fee of 5%. So 50 into 0.05 कितना हो जाएगा? 50 का 5% कितना हो जाएगा? 2.5 rupees. So I'll just say 2.5, यहाँ पे आंसर आ जाना चाहिए. ठीक है? Let me say there is a next transaction. Account number is, let's say 125. Transaction amount is, let's say 100. It means 100 is a deposit. Let's mark it as deposit. So यहाँ पे आ जाना चाहिए 0. इस टाइप का आउटपुट चाहिए मेरे को. आप सबको समझ में आ रहा है? What type of output I want? Now please do. So I'm getting some office pings. करो guys. आ रहा है? अरे हेल्प करने के लिए उठोगे कि वहीं बैठे रहोगे? बिना पूछे हेल्प कर दो सब। ट्रांजैक्शन अमाउंट, अरे बाबा आपके समझ में नहीं आया, जीरो एक नंबर है, वो कोड में नहीं जाएगा, कोड में जो है नॉन वाइज डिस्कशन है, बस इसी वजह से लिखा है यहाँ भी टी हटाइए, जीरो इज अ नंबर, सही क्यों डालना होगा, जैसे तुम इसे कोड में डालोगे तुम्हारी प्रॉपर्टी बढ़ जाती है। तुम ऐसा सोचो, if a greater than b, if a greater than b or if b less than a, नहीं, because they are not. What is greater than or less than? It is a mathematical operation. Mathematical operation cannot be applied for non-numeric. जैसे तुमने कोड में डाला तो non-numeric हो गया, तो greater than or equal to को मतलब ही नहीं है। What about you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let me take this up. तुम बताओ अपनी क्वेरी आके बताओ। लेट्स टेक योर क्वेरी, बताते जाओ एंड आई विल कीप ऑन राइटिंग। लेट्स प्रोजेक्ट योर क्वेरी। सिर्फ तुमने ही सही किया तो तुम्हारी ही वाली को रख देते। हाँ, select from which table you are selecting? Bank account transaction. Okay. Bank account transaction. Okay. So you are selecting account number. अरे भाई मुझे टाइप तो कर लेने दो। अकाउंट नंबर, ट्रांजैक्शन डेट, TRANSACTION, transaction amount, right? Transaction amount, then transaction channel, CATION, transaction underscore channel, then transaction is पर TRANSCA transaction channel, ठीक है, then comma transaction date also you want, कहीं पे एक जगह स्पेलिंग गलत है, ठीक है, so you have to match it with the spelling given in the table, so मुझे पता है transaction date, ठीक है, transaction date, then case, then when transaction amount is greater than less than 0, then what you will do, you will say transaction amount into 0.05, am I right? Else 0, then you will say end as fee, ठीक है, then what I'll do, I'll say from which table? Bank account transaction, right? From bank account transaction. That's it. Let's run it and see what's the output. कुछ तो error हो रहा है. Select account number. You have error in SQL syntax. Syntax में error है. When ये So this is how your output would be. Or if you want, you can do the further thing. Let me say you say order by fee. Order by fee. Let's see क्या क्या चीजें आती हैं. So this is how your output would look like. So 17 rows आ रहे हैं and the highest fee is 550 rupees. ठीक है, पता मुश्किल था? नहीं, मुश्किल नहीं था ये. देखो, I have already taught you case, I have already taught you when and all those things, right? I think people got कहीं confused हो गए लोग. Syntax कॉमा भूल गए थे. बाकी लॉजिक समझ में आ रहा है? ठीक है guys. So I will end the session over here. मैंने purposefully एक चीज अभी तक नहीं कराई है, पता है क्या? Nested queries. So that you don't confuse joins and nested queries because they are very close by. In nested queries also we will have more than one table. We can have more than one table. You can write nested queries on the single table also. ठीक है? So एक 3 दिन का break आएगा, उसमें joins को पूरे mind में settle कर लो. So जब Friday को हम nested queries or that is your sub queries करेंगे, don't get confused between them. ठीक है? Don't get confused between joins and sub queries. ठीक है? ठीक है guys. So I'll end the session. Thank you. I'll put this query on the chat if anyone wants to take it from there.